Hey everybody, Randy from Rusty Guns again. So today's video is simply on, racking your slide. I'm going to show you what I think is probably the easiest method and the most logical method to rack a slide. I'll show you one or two that you don't really care for, but you can use them. But if you're going to practice this, make sure that your weapon is empty. Okay? And so one of the common ways I've seen people rack slides that I don't really like is using this method where our bottom hand is on here, the top hand is usually somewhere along here on the slide, and they use both arms, major muscle groups, both arms and their chest muscles to rack the slide, like so. I don't like this method, and here's the reasons why I don't like this method. Number one, if you look, when you're doing this, the muzzle is not pointed in a very nice place in relationship to your arm. If there was to be a discharge, you're going to hit yourself in the arm. So what you have to do is you either have to lift the elbow up higher to make sure that you don't shoot yourself in the arm, or you have to pull the elbow inward and do it like so. All the while, making sure that we keep our fingers away from the opening while we're doing this, so that nothing gets pinched in. But the other reason I don't like this is because the muzzle's not being pointed downrange or at a threat. Okay, the muzzle's being pointed off to the side. So if you're at a gun range, it's not very, you've got somebody next to you in a lane next to you maybe, and here you have your barrel pointed at that person while you're doing this. Okay, to me that it's not a very safe thing to be doing. I definitely have a problem with somebody if they were in the lane next to me and I look over and there they are with their weapon pointed towards me, and they're messing with their gun and I've got that barrel pointed at me. It's not something I would want anyway. Always having the barrel pointed in a safe direction, mainly downrange or at a threat. And for that reason, I think the best method to use is like so, having it downrange. We use the heel of the hand on one side towards the rear of the slide, wrapping all the fingers around to the other side, and it's a simple push-pull method. This way also we are clear from the chamber, nothing there. If you have hands bigger than mine, you might be a little bit over the top of it, I don't know. But anyway, it's a simple same push-pull method. The bottom hand pushes away from us, the top hand pulls back, okay, and just like that, and we can let go of it. You can not let go of it if you want. If you're clearing a jam and you have to do it several times, you can do that. But the main thing is the barrel's, again, downrange or towards a threat. So even if our threat's down there, we can clear the jam and we still have the barrel pointed in that direction. If we're like this, our barrel's not pointed in that direction, we have to still clear the jam or malfunction, whatever it is, however you do it, and then turn. Okay, this way we're already downrange or we're already on our threat. So to me, that's the most preferred method of doing it, and it's also good because it helps people that have weak grip strength or wrist, and or elderly people that might have arthritis or whatever, because they're using large parts of their hands instead of just one or two fingers to try to manipulate everything. If you have that kind of strength, you can always just use what I kind of do is make my finger like this. I put it along that side, wrap the thumb around so that I'm like this, and simply, and then it's just letting go, but always keeping the barrel pointed away from me or away from anybody else that it doesn't need to be pointed at. So just my 2 cents, the way I do it, the way it makes the most sense, I guess you could say, to me. But anyway, that's a quick tip for today from Rusty Guns. Hope you guys liked it. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks a lot, everybody, and remember, there's no such thing as a rusty old gun.